Hey guys, Gary with Door Closers USA. Today I'm going to go over how to adjust the Hager 5300 door closer. I have it here, so we'll go over the adjustments for latch speed, sweep speed, and then how to adjust the spring power on this unit. Okay guys, so here I have the Hager 5300 door closer. And as you can see, there are some adjustments on the side. So if your door is ever slamming or anything like that, this is what you're going to need to look at. So it is adjustable, size 1 to 6. Now I want to say factory settings, it's always set for a spring power of like 3, I believe. So for most standard doors, you should be good right out of the box in terms of the spring power. But if you ever require more like force to close the door, then we can definitely adjust that. So what you're looking at is you're going to identify the side with these two valve adjustments right here. And the closer would have come with a basic Allen key. And whenever you make any one of these adjustments, you only want to do maybe an 1/8 to a 1/4 turn at a time. And then of course the installation instructions as well goes over the functionality of what each valve does. So looking at the installation instructions here, let me see here. Here's the spring power. So here's the sweep speed, latch speed, and then this is the spring power adjustment. So the valve on the right labeled S would be for the sweep speed. So that would be this one. And then as you can see, there is the S mark there. So this is going to control the majority of the closing range of the door from full open to maybe 10 to 15 degrees before it reaches the close position. So it's the main closing speed. So turning this clockwise will restrict the flow of the hydraulic fluid and will slow the door down, while turning it counterclockwise will allow the hydraulic fluid to flow easier through the chambers within the closer and speed up as it's closing. So if you're in the event where your door is slamming, it could be that you do need to adjust the main sweep speed or closing speed by maybe slowing it down. So start with maybe an 1/8 to a 1/4 turn at a time using that 5/32 inch hex key. And then do a door cycle, see how it does. Now, more than likely, if your door is slamming, it's the latch speed adjustment right here. The latch speed is going to control like the last 10 to 15 degree range of the closing, of the door closing cycle. So if you look at the instructions here, here's latch speed. You can see it's adjusting this range, this speed range here from where it's almost shut. Whereas the main sweep speed adjusts from the full open position to about 10 to 15 degrees before it shuts. So we're looking at the latch speed, which will be this. So more than likely, if you're slamming, this latch speed here is not adjusted properly. So again, that one would be labeled L. Oh, there's the back check side. This is L here, latch speed. So again, clockwise will slow it down, counterclockwise will speed it up. So definitely try that. Now, in the event you're turning these and nothing happens, period, I would then look at the closer body and look for any leaking fluid. If you have any sort of leaking fluid, this closer needs to be replaced. Basically, it's closing solely on the internal spring. So it'll shut the door, but you have really no hydraulics and it'll always slam. So that's something to note. Now, moving to this side. So here, we also have what we call the back check. So if you look over here, it identifies the back check as that bottom adjustment screw right there. And here it is here. Yep, and it's labeled BC. So what this is this is going to control the opening cushion. Right before the door reaches the full open position, it'll cushion. It's a great thing if you have wind or a high traffic door that might get abuse. It can really save your door. So same idea here. You can turn it clockwise to increase back check and counterclockwise to decrease back check. And that's the cushion right before it reaches the full open position. So there it is there. And then this is the spring power adjustment. So with any closer, you want to go to the installation manual and look at it. And here it is identified here. And it will tell you how many turns to get to a certain size closer. So the closer is shipped factory at size 3. So if your size 3 is good for an exterior door, regular arm and top jam mount, or parallel mount, it looks like around between 24 to 30 inches. So most exterior doors are actually 36. So depending on how you install the closer, if you do regular or top jam, you want to be right where it recommends, like size, it looks like it's around size 4 should be good. And then interior has different spring power sizes for the size as an interior door. It usually has less friction. But yeah, so it explains here the number of turns is an approximation and does not account for environments or door hardware. Approximately 5 turns to increase/decrease one size. So clockwise will increase the spring power. So if it's shipped at size 3 and you're putting this, let's say, on a commercial 36-inch door, 36 inches looks like and let's say you do parallel arm mount, it says here 10 turns clockwise right here is what it recommends for 36 inches for size 4. If you think you need more and you're at a size 5, it'd be 15 clockwise turns from when you receive the closer, because it's shipped at size 3. So you kind of just have to identify that. Of course, after you do all of this, you always want to make sure it's adjusted to ADA compliance. So if it's an interior door, it should not take more than 5 pounds of opening force to open the door. We have a video on how to measure that. Exterior doors, it's kind of a rule of thumb, 8.5 pounds, but just something to keep in mind. But guys, that's all the adjustments on this Hager 5300 door closer. If you'd like, I can also do an installation video. We sell commercial storefront doors, hollow metal doors, wood doors, so we have a bunch of doors out in our shop, which we can show some installation on this. Comment if you guys want to see that. All right, thank you. Oh, and this is all available at doorclosersusa.com. I'll put a link below. Thanks, guys.